Anemia means low haemoglobin levels in the blood. Haemoglobin is an essential component of red blood cells, which is responsible for carrying oxygen. Less haemoglobin means less oxygen delivery to our cells, tissues, and organs. In this video, we're going to cover the causes of anemia, explained in an easy to remember structure. Haemoglobin levels in women should be between 115 and 165, and between 130 and 180 in men. Anything below this we can call anemia. Anemia is often asymptomatic, but when symptoms are present, they can vary depending on the severity of the anemia and also on the underlying cause. Patients may look pale and feel fatigued. Some may even feel short of breath, particularly when exerting themselves. In more severe anemia, patients may start to feel palpitations and get chest pain. A simple way to differentiate between the multiple causes of anemia is to split them into three categories, based on their mean corpuscular volume, or MCV. MCV refers to the size of the red blood cells, and it's useful when it comes to working out what the underlying cause is. Microcytic anemia refers to low haemoglobin with an MCV less than 80. This is most commonly seen in iron deficiency anemia. Iron deficiency itself has numerous causes, including poor diet, celiac disease, which is an autoimmune condition triggered by protein in wheat, and chronic blood loss, for example in colorectal cancer. Anemia of chronic inflammation can be associated with a low or normal MCV and can be a result of any chronic inflammatory condition. Thalassemias are a less common cause. These are a group of inherited blood conditions where there is a genetic defect in one of the globin chains that makes up the haemoglobin molecule. This results in abnormal red blood cells, and therefore a smaller volume of functioning red blood cells in our blood. Normocytic anemia can be caused by myeloma, which is a rare bone marrow malignancy with abnormal antibody production. These antibodies go on to affect multiple systems in the body. The main symptoms of myeloma can be remembered using the mnemonic RAB: raised calcium, renal damage, anemia, and bone lesions. Acute blood loss is another cause of normocytic anemia, as is anemia of inflammation, as we previously mentioned. Macrocytic anemia refers to low haemoglobin with an MCV over 100. This is commonly caused by B12 or folate deficiency, which can be a result of poor diet. Also, B12 deficiency can be caused by pernicious anemia, which is an autoimmune condition that damages the parietal cells in the stomach lining. This stops the parietal cells being able to produce and secrete intrinsic factor that usually binds B12 and allows our digestive tract to uptake it. Hemolysis is the destruction of red blood cells, which can be a result of hereditary spherocytosis, autoimmune hemolysis, infection, and many other causes. Lysis means to rupture, so in hemolysis there is rupturing of red blood cells. This is what causes the anemia. Hypothyroidism and alcohol are also causes of macrocytic anemia. This is not an exhaustive list of all anemia causes, but it's a good overview of the most common ones that you're likely to come across in medical school exams and in clinical practice. Management of anemia should focus on reversing the underlying cause. However, in severe cases, particularly when haemoglobin levels fall below 70, or when patients are symptomatic, we may need to increase the level of haemoglobin in the blood by giving a blood transfusion. Thanks for watching, and please consider liking the video and subscribing. It helps my channel out massively. See you next time.